Welcome back to the Wellness Cues. We all know what it feels like to be surrounded by clutter piles of clothes, papers, and random items that just seem to take over your space. But what you may not realize is that clutter doesn't just affect your physical surroundings. It can have a profound impact on your mental health, too. In today's video, we're going to explore 12 reasons why clutter affects your mental health, supported by research and expert insights. We'll uncover how your living environment plays a huge role in shaping your mood, focus, and overall well-being. Plus, we'll give you practical tips on how to declutter and reclaim your peace of mind. Let's dive in. One of the most immediate ways clutter impacts your mental health is by raising your stress levels. Studies like the one conducted by UCLA's Center on Everyday Lives of Families have found that people who live in cluttered homes often have higher levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. When your space is filled with disorder, it sends signals to your brain that your work is never done. This constant reminder of things left unfinished creates a state of chronic stress, making it hard to relax or unwind. If you find yourself constantly stressed at home, it might be time to look around and consider whether clutter is contributing to your anxiety. Number 2. Your brain is wired to process information from your environment, and when that environment is filled with clutter, it becomes overwhelming. Clutter creates excess stimuli that your brain has to process, leading to what's called cognitive overload. In a study from the Journal of Neuroscience, researchers found that visual clutter can actually slow down your ability to process information. Instead of focusing on important tasks, your brain is distracted by the mess around you, leading to confusion, frustration, and a diminished ability to concentrate. Number 3. Have you ever noticed how much harder it is to start a task when you're surrounded by clutter? It's not a coincidence. Clutter creates a sense of overwhelm that can lead to procrastination. Your brain sees the mess as an unfinished project, and this triggers a sense of guilt and avoidance. Instead of tackling your to-do list, you might feel paralyzed by the thought of cleaning up or organizing, which leads to putting off tasks altogether. This procrastination cycle can increase feelings of anxiety and make you feel even less in control of your space and your time. Number 4. Believe it or not, the clutter in your bedroom could be affecting your sleep. A study published in the journal Sleep found that people who slept in cluttered rooms were more likely to experience difficulty falling asleep and staying asleep. The reason is simple. Clutter creates a sense of chaos, which makes it harder for your brain to relax. When your space feels disorganized, your mind stays active, preventing you from reaching a state of calm needed for restful sleep. Over time, poor sleep can lead to a range of mental health issues, including increased anxiety and irritability. Number 5. If you've ever tried working at a messy desk, you know how distracting it can be. Clutter reduces your ability to focus and decreases productivity. Your brain is constantly interrupted by the disorganization around you, making it harder to stay on task. A study from Princeton University showed that clutter competes for your attention, making it harder to focus on what's important. As a result, it takes longer to complete tasks, and you may feel mentally drained after working in a cluttered space. Over time, this reduced productivity can contribute to feelings of inadequacy and stress. Number 6. Clutter can also trigger feelings of guilt and shame. Many people feel embarrassed or ashamed of their cluttered homes, especially when friends or family visit. This can lead to social anxiety and even isolation, as some people avoid inviting others into their space altogether. Psychologists suggest that clutter is often tied to deeper emotional issues, like attachment or guilt over letting go of items. This can create a negative cycle where clutter leads to feelings of shame, which in turn causes more anxiety and avoidance. Number 7. Your surroundings have a direct impact on your emotional state. Clutter can create a sense of chaos and disorder, which often leads to frustration and irritability. When your space feels out of control, it can trigger emotional reactions that may seem disproportionate to the situation. A disorganized home can create a constant feeling of unease, which puts you in a bad mood more frequently. Over time, this emotional strain can contribute to deeper feelings of depression and anxiety. Number 8. When your space is cluttered, making even simple decisions can become a challenge. From deciding what to wear to choosing what task to start next, clutter adds unnecessary complexity to your decision-making process. Research has shown that clutter forces your brain to process too many choices, leading to something called decision fatigue. The more decisions you have to make, the more mentally drained you become, which can increase anxiety and lead to poor choices. Number 9. Your home should be a place of rest and relaxation, but when it's filled with clutter, it becomes harder to switch off and unwind. The constant visual reminder of things you need to clean or organize keeps your brain in a heightened state of alertness. When you can't fully relax, your stress levels remain elevated, preventing you from recharging and recovering after a long day. Over time, this can lead to burnout and chronic anxiety. Number 10. Clutter can also strain your relationships, especially if you share a living space. Disagreements about household responsibilities, cleaning, and organization can lead to tension and conflict between partners, roommates, or family members. A cluttered home often becomes a source of frustration, as one person may feel overwhelmed by the mess, while the other person doesn't seem to care. These conflicts can create emotional distance and increase stress within the relationship. Number 11. One of the reasons clutter is so stressful is that it creates a sense of chaos and a lack of control. When your environment feels out of control, it can make you feel like your life is also out of control. This sense of helplessness can contribute to anxiety, as you feel like you're constantly playing catch-up, never fully on top of things. Over time, the mess can start to feel like a reflection of your inner state, amplifying feelings of confusion and overwhelm. Finally, number 12. Clutter can take a toll on your self-esteem. Living in a disorganized space can make you feel like you're failing at keeping your life together, especially when compared to others who seem to have spotless, organized homes. This comparison can lead to feelings of inadequacy and a diminished sense of self-worth. Over time, these feelings can contribute to deeper mental health issues, such as depression and chronic anxiety. So there you have it, 12 reasons why clutter affects your mental health. From raising stress levels to lowering your self-esteem, the impact of clutter is undeniable. But the good news is that you can take control of your environment, and in doing so, take control of your mental health. Start small. Focus on one area at a time. Little by little, you'll begin to notice a shift not just in your physical space, but in your emotional well-being too. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more health content.